Hey guys, Christian from Paradise Sound here. I wanted to show you a way to a workaround for getting your tracks from a multi-track audio unit instrument, getting your tracks out to multi-tracks. This is a workaround because Luna currently doesn't support multi-out instruments. So while you're recording, you can't monitor the multiple outs onto separate tracks, and you can't record them into separate tracks. So this is a workaround for that. So let's take a look. What I got, I loaded up a Luna session here, and I have Addictive Drums loaded up on this track here. That's the Edrum software that I like to use. And so what we're gonna do is we want to get I just dragged over a beat here from the library, really basic, but what we want to do is we want to get the kick, the snare, the hi-hat, and maybe the overheads into separate tracks. So the way we're going to do that is we want to create some new tracks. So we'll go here to new tracks, and we're going to want to for this demo I'm going to create stereo tracks. I'm going to create 4 tracks for now, okay, and then click OK. Boom, I got 4 tracks. Now what you want to do is set your instrument track for your eDrums. You're going to want to set the output to one of your virtual outputs on your Apollo hardware. If you have Apollo hardware, you should have virtual outputs. You should see them over here in the Focus browser when you select output. So you can use whatever virtual output you're currently not using. I'm going to select virtual 1, 2. So basically, I'm sending the output of this track to my virtual 1, 2. You can't hear it yet because I haven't rerouted it back in. So now what I'm going to do is highlight all 4 of these tracks, and I'm going to put the input as virtual 1, 2. Okay, so now if I turn on input monitoring for one of them, let's see, should hear it. Yeah. See how the audio is moving down, right? Okay, so I got my tracks loaded up here. I got all of the inputs set. So let's see that again. Okay. So what we're going to do is take a look at this MIDI here. I'm going to fold it so I can see the individual. We got the hi-hat there, kick, snare, alternate hi-hat. Okay. So I've got them all highlighted there. Let's see. If I just shift click each of those and right click and go mute. All right, so now we just got our hi-hat. You know what? Let's go ahead and unmute these guys. Get all the hi-hats on one. So unmute. What? There we go. So that's all the hi-hats, right? I'm gonna go ahead and record those to this track. Okay, oops. All right, so now I've got my hi-hats out to one track. Now I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to mute those again. Mute those. Okay, now I'm going to mute the kick. I'll just record the snare here, all right? Whoops, I'm sorry. We'll just record the kick drum. Okay, so there's the kick drum. So now what we're going to do is arm this track, right? Yeah, we can just do it this way. Oops. Okay. Now, let's see. Do the same thing for the snare, right? Let's oh yeah. Okay, we're gonna record this here. Turn off loop. Oops, gotta arm the track. There we go. So we effectively now, I can mute this guy. Right here, just set the out to, see if I just mute it. Okay. Okay. Let's hear this. There's the kick on this track here. I'm soloing this. The snares all on its own right there. And we got the hats on this track right here. So now we got all of the drums separated. So now we can go ahead and apply whatever plugins you want on each track. You can even, of course, you can delete this and there you go. That's it. You got your drums separated onto different tracks. Pretty simple, and I think it's pretty quick and easy and effective. So yeah, guys, that's it. Like and subscribe below to my YouTube channel. I post a lot of stuff about Luna, especially if you're an e-drummer like me. I use Addictive Drums, Superior Drummer, any of those e-drum software. I'll be posting more stuff, some tips and tricks on getting those to work with Luna. And I'll see you guys soon. Thank you. Aloha.